Hey farm friends, welcome to the farm today. We are going to take Cherry Twist and give her to my cousin. Honestly, I bit off more than I could chew. A lot of you have asked about Cherry Twist. Those of you that don't know about Cherry Twist, she was a thoroughbred racehorse that we got off the track. She got injured a little bit on the track, and the vet told him that it would take 6 months before she could try to race again, and they weren't willing to give her that time, and so she would have gone to auction or to slaughter, and we wanted to save her from that fate. And so our intentions were good, but the sad thing is I've never had a thoroughbred, and I've never had one off the track, and I thought I could put her, I thought I could put her out with our other horses and she'd do well. I thought she'd acclimate, but she did not do so well. And when 66, my stallion, was trying to breed her, he started chasing her around and she ended up going into a fence, and I felt so bad because she really ripped up her leg good. And so it's been healing, but it'll never be 100%, and it's still, she lost a lot of weight, even though we were feeding her twice what all the other horses were eating. And so I think it was just a combination of putting all of her energy into healing, and I don't know, it's just been it's been tough, and I felt really bad for her. But my cousin has the ability to AI horses, and so she won't be pasture bred if he wants to get a baby out of her, and he's amazing with horse reproduction and also just horse health. And so
and I think it's important to mention that Sean's actually dealt with racehorses a lot.
That's true. So anyway, I learned I don't think I'll ever do a thoroughbred racehorse on the farm again. I'm not that good at it, and I feel really bad, but we're gonna take her to Sean, and also since we're going over there, I'm gonna take Chipper and we're gonna see if she is in foal to 66. I hope she is. And also we'll pick up Bluebell, which is a blue roan filly that we bought at the auction. And then Russ from California, one of our YouTube followers, wanted to buy her, but he wanted her trained, and so we sent her over to Tin Barn Farm. She's been over there. Go to Tin Barn Farm and you can watch some videos of her being ridden. And anyway, come along and let's see how things go today. So I'm just gonna put some salve. This is the injury. She still moves well, but it's pretty bad. She'll never look great, but it is healing up, and you can tell she's just a sweetheart to work with. This salve is actually salve that my mom makes. It's a pine gum salve, and so if you're interested in getting some, you could let me know and I could direct you to my mom. But the pine gum keeps the flies away, and it also helps healing, helps get rid of the proud flesh. But you can tell she's a sweetheart. And anyway, we love this girl. My mother-in-law right here just asked what had happened to her, and she's coming into heat, and 66 sensed it, and so he started kind of chasing her. And not having been in a pasture before with barbed wire and stuff, she ended up getting caught in the wire. Not caught, she tried to jump the fence. It was my mistake. I know a lot of people say, how dare you, I can't believe you did that, and looking back now, I sure wish I wouldn't have. But again, I've dealt with a lot of horses that are fine, but I didn't realize that she had never been out of just a stall or a paddock. Cherry, thanks for coming to the farm, and we hope we can give you a better home where we're taking you. So isn't she sweet though?
You want me to show you? Okay. Okay, don't kick me there, Bluebell. Okay, now when you're all your job is don't pull on her head. Just keep her head straight. Just encourage her to stay forward. And I'm just gonna tap right back here on their tail head. And if she makes any advancement whatsoever, I'm gonna stop. I call it hot potato drop. Okay? So I'm just gonna irritate her back here. I'm not gonna hurt her. See, I'm gonna call that good, okay? If she puts her nose down, her lip is her fingers, it's her hand, she's gonna feel. So then I'm gonna just irritate her back here. And then when she advances forward, all this will stop. She'll learn real quick that this irritation goes away if she'll just step forward. Right there. See,
wow, that's
all
cool.
it takes right there. So just leave her alone. Go ahead and pet her face, Kate. Pet her face. Last thing you want to do is pull on them. If you pull on them or you tie their head in there, that's how they really get their head banged up. So, okay, so we're going to go again. I'm just going to really keep a close eye on her feet and her face, what her feet and her face is doing. Right there, see that? Pat her face real good. So then I'm going to give her more encouragement, more irritation. She takes another step, done deal. Done deal. Yeah. Nobody loses their temper, nobody gets hurt, but yeah, you just never want to tie their head. That's how they really get beat up. They have every right to want to resist. They have every right not to want to go in that contraption. So, pressure and release, that's all it is.
Okay, this is Chipper, Casey's horse, and we are gonna see if she is pregnant.
All right, so let's hope Chipper is pregnant. She's 20 years old. She still looks great. Sean flushed her out with an antibiotic just right before she came in heat, but it was really weird, Sean. She ended up stuck in heat for 14 days at least.
Oh gosh.
And so, but then I've never seen her come back in. So I'm hoping for the best. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, she looks good. She looks great.
She's a beautiful mare. Oh, cool. It's a roan stud colt.
You're a dork. You can't tell that.
Sean tells me all kinds of stuff.
Can't believe everything Sean says.
Okay. Okay, she is in foal.
Woohoo!
Roan stud colt, I told you.
And let's see right here.
That is awesome.
Okay, this is the uterus right here. That's the fluid. The bladder is down here. Your baby's right on the bottom. This little guy's a long ways along, like 2 months. This is really close to 2 months. Okay, that little scorpion looking, dragonfly looking dinosaur right there. That little guy right there, that's your baby. It's a red roan stud colt. Yeah, see this is the little guy is laying on his side. The baby right now is about as big as a small kitten. But yeah, everything looks good. Everything looks really normal, really great.
Good job, Chipper.
Especially the red roan stud colt.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
There's a 100% chance of it being a red roan, or at least a roan.
A roan.
And there's a 50% chance of it being a stud colt. So right
And their last baby from the same stallion was a red roan stud colt. So there we go.
Very good.
Sean's right on.
Are you happy, babe?
I'm super happy.
What are you guys preg testing today?
We're preg testing a pony and a paint.
That's
See
awesome.
which one's-
Do you think they're expecting?
I expect the pony to be pregnant. I don't know about the paint though.
We love the Tin Barn Farm family. You guys are pretty awesome.
We love you guys.
Say that again.
She wants me to reenact that. Okay. Sean, you're awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You guys are dorks. They just said that and I made them reenact and they're making fun of me behind the camera. So
Hi,
there you go,
Ellen.
you
How are
guys.
you?
I'm doing really good. Actually,
Whatever.
I wonder if you'd stand by that one there, though, and we'll just ask you what your plans are.
What I would like to do with her, she's a really high quality bred, sprint thoroughbred. In thoroughbred racing, there's 5 different categories of speed rating, and the real quick burst of speed, short distance, half mile, 4.5 furlongs. The horses that can really get out there and run really quickly and run a half a mile really fast. They might not be able to run very far, very much past, 4 or 5 furlongs, but those are called brilliant. The one in the center, the third one, is classic, and the distance is a mile. And then route horses are the 5th, and they run like 4 and 5 and 6 mile races, which you don't hear of at all anymore. But this mare is, if you look at her breeding, she's in the brilliant, the real quick burst of speed. They're more like a quarter horse. And so what I'll do is I will cross her with a cutting horse stallion that I own, and his daddy is an own son of Docalina. His mama is an own daughter of Gray Starlight out of a Freckles Playboy mare. He's only 13.3, and we'll AI him to her and create a baby that is like a head horse, a team roping head horse, a really fancy barrel horse, something with a lot of athleticism for 3 push turns around the barrels with a lot of speed in between barrels. And I just think it's a really neat cross. I don't like to cross just any thoroughbred with any quarter horse, but this is really selective. If Alan had told me what her name is, and
I have the papers there. I think it shows her racing. It shows on the back there all her wins right there.
Yeah, she has a lot of wins at short distance, 5 and 5.5 furlongs, quite a few. But what I really like about her is I looked up her daddy and her mama, and they have won thousands and thousands of dollars. The dinks, they might win 500, 1,000, 5,000, something like that in many starts. But I don't remember the details of what I gave you after I researched that, but her dad and her mom both are really strong, and they which means that they're hardy, they stay together, they're built right, their conformation is correct, mentally they're correct. But the cool thing is for a cross is that she's at that real quick burst of speed, brilliant at the beginning. That's what I love to cross a quarter horse with.
That's awesome. We can't wait to see a baby out of those.
So I said earlier, you've raised race horses.
My whole life.
See, that's the blessing about giving Cherry to you, is you know what you're doing. Sorry,
her
sorry,
husband did
Alan.
not know what he was doing, for sure.
We got in over our head. We both admitted it. Yeah. So, but we're just thankful that she's to an amazing home in the family. See the P over there for Palmer? And we get to follow her journey.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thanks
You
for
bet.
watching. Thank you, son.
Good luck, Cherry. We love you, girl. The wind's blowing.
Well, everybody, the wind's blowing.
Hi.
On our way back from Snowflake, we stopped here in Holbrook at Sombreritos, and it is so good. You need to come check it out. They are the nicest family. Sombreritos. It's up on the hill in Holbrook. And tell them the farm sent you. We told them we're going to shout you guys out because your food was so good. And so we're curious if we can get any local people or people from the reservation that come to Sombreritos and help this family out because the food was awesome.
It was delicious. Thank you.
It's been a great day. Take care. Good
God
night.
bless.